What does part 3 mean?
But here's the thing, though. You're right. And the thing, though, with crystal meth that's interesting that a lot of people don't know. Crystal meth, first of all, besides heroin, is probably the most addictive drug. It's almost automatic that when you take it, you're addicted. Crystal meth makes you go on sexual binges. That if you tie, and crystal meth fucks with your dick, so you can't get hard. And so what happens
it screws you up physically, period.
Right. So what happens is that you want to have sex, you gotta have it. So if you top on crystal, I mean, you're a normal top, whatever that is, that you're a bottom on crystal because you want to have it. And then what happens is you go on all these sexual binges. There is a direct correlation to the rise in HIV and crystal meth, especially those who get sport.
That's what
Because of that.
Because if you're at a ball, you can look at somebody and tell.
Yeah, oh, it's a different kind.
Just don't stare at them too long. Because if you stare at them too long,
they gonna say so.
They're gonna be like, what this bitch looking at?
But you know what? Within myself, I know. So when I realize, or if I see, and we have human instinct, and it's something that we don't rely on a lot. So if you see someone or you are attempting to engage someone that may be high or whatever, you have to have that resilience within yourself. That strength within yourself.
But here's the thing, Tyra, you're providing a service. So here's the thing. You're talking to someone who's on crystal. There's nothing you can do that's not going to stop them having sex. You got to have it. And then the come down. Right, it is. And then the come down is extremely hard. And so what people do is take more so they don't stay up, so they don't come down. And then people will stay up for 4 or 5 days.
I've never done crystal meth, but I will tell you this. I have been able to comprehend. They go through.
I'm not sitting in your lap.
I mean, it's like, and no, I'm going to tell y'all this. I've been envious.
Okay.
Because they can fuck
I've seen a woman.
No, they can't.
I was a woman before you were qualified.
What else they're doing is
I'm a Spanish woman.
Because they can't get hard, they're doing what I call value. So they're mixing crystal with Viagra. So they can get hard.
I'm learning all types of things.
They're taking these drugs. After they're taking these drugs, you want to add another drug. Yeah, you gotta be involved.
Okay, does it disturb you to see some of our beautiful girls that have been in the scene that have gotten hooked on drugs?
Yes.
No, I gotta say something to you. I'm gonna be real with you, in my opinion.
Yes.
I don't know the difference in the drugs that girls take now, but let's be real, the girls from back then was gorgeous.
But you know what?
And they took, the girls from back then was gorgeous. Y'all know some of them.
Thank you, I was.
And they was gorgeous. And they took, and to be real, they took some hard drugs. But I don't know what it was, they was able to maintain their look. The girls now?
Well, it's a difference. Drugs now, especially when you talk about cocaine, it's mutated. It's so many different things now. It's not like cocaine of 1980 or 1990.
Oh, shit.
Well, no, I'm just saying, the cocaine now, you have to get higher. It can't be, you can't keep it the same, it's mutated. First of all, no one smokes pure cocaine. So when they do the bumps or however they decide to take it, it's mutated from different 2012 than it was 1995. A different type of cocaine. It's more potent, so it's going to do more damage to your body. And then when you add in if you're sick, that just even do it more damage to your body.
So what you're saying is you think that the cocaine now is made differently?
Yeah, it's definitely made differently. It's not the same cocaine in 1985.
You know what?
I'm going to take this.
You're right. You talk the drug dealers. I have family in it. It's the truth. It's not the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. It's a different type of drug.
But you know, probably when it comes to female figures, maybe back then when they was doing the drugs, they were able to stay away from the scene until it was time for the next ball. You understand what I'm saying? So they had enough time. They had enough time to go out and get high. Get high, and then come to the bar and look at you.
No, but you know what? Okay, I have another experience from this. And being from the New York City ballroom scene, I will tell you this. The drugs created the girls. That's how we were able to self-age. That's how we were able to...
I believe you. I know for a fact.
That was... Oh, thank you. That was our thing.
And the girls was lovely back then.
Yeah, and they didn't, when Octavia walked down the runway and she saw you face, you were not thinking about her as a crackhead. You were not on that level.
No, but no, and Octavia was real honest about it.
And she was.
Very honest about it. She was very, very honest about it.
Modevia La Beja. another one of my mothers.
presentation is
When
different.
they walked
Not
down
that they're lovely.
the runway,
Presentation's different.
it was about she would
No,
I would they would smoke dust.
The presentation is
Okay.
different now. Than
And when Moldavia and they walked down the runway, they were emulated for being high. Being the dropping on the floor.
Well, that's a good point because cocaine was considered a white girl drug.
Yes.
So there's that notion of
You got money
you're
to
being
afford.
like white woman. That's a very
So you're
good
fab.
point. Yeah, you're fab, y'all.
Yeah.
And you got money.
But I also
Right.
think that what you're saying that the socioeconomic status of the ballroom and the members in the ballroom have changed over the years.
You think?
Yeah, more more people can afford more. They're more educating and doing. Not to say that the choice of drugs have changed. The drugs may still
No,
be
they
there.
have.
Right.
No,
But-
no.
no. Some of the
changed.
Right, but people still using drugs. Oh, someone's coming to my house.
There's no one here.
But to get back with the cocaine, even the cocaine of today is not all the same. I can buy from one dealer a certain type of cocaine and buy from another dealer, and it's a whole different potency.
You know, I
so,
understand
it's
that.
just when you get into the whole thing, it is different. And then cocaine, depending on what type it is, or what they mix it with, or what they added to it or took away from it, it's going to affect your body differently. It's going to affect your outer appearance differently. And now,
Is this just cocaine or
I mean, it could be any drug. It could
Any
be weed. It
drug.
could be
Now I'm
any
kind of
drug.
focusing on.
Well, I'm
As
saying
a
cocaine,
woman,
that's the-
as a woman, I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to understand that in those days when I stood next to Danielle Revlon and Octavia St. Laurent, Moldavia LaBeija, it was about being high. Moldavia, we walked into the bathroom at Sally's.
Oh, Sally.
And yeah, no, it was not.
No, it was not.
No, it was not. And we walked into the bathroom at Sally's and she said, "Spark that."
Yes, she did.
And I thought it was a blunt.
Was it 51?
It was dust.
Yes, it was.
Bitch, I almost walked into the front of a train. But in our society, we have embraced. Why y'all falling?
No, because I can actually see that. I can actually see that happening.
I thought it was a blind.
No, I did. And Moldavia was the type of woman that, and now she, of course, an author.
And a Jehovah's Witness.
And yes, Jehovah's Witness, and I don't want to say that part. But no, I
can understand that.
I can't wrap my hand around religion because it is so destructive.
I just want to say I'm the only
But-
black queen that didn't become a film queen.
But no, you're not. But
Of my clique.
But these girls were empowered by you letting us know that by being high you lift for us. And that is what is still happening today.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this.
Goes back to empowerment.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm so thankful and I am so blessed that I have looked at so many girls before me that have done drugs, and to look at them now.
Oh God.
That's why I don't play with.
I'm a lucky bitch.
That's
Wait, you know what? Wait,
I don't
hey, you know
play
we
with
went kind of left and right, but one thing I do want to say that bothers me sometimes, and just give me up and just give a quick opinion on it. What do you feel about when some of our girls that was, I'm talking about beyond gorgeous, amazing looking, and through life, through drugs and illness and other stuff like that, when they still come out? Do you feel like they should still come out?
Yes.
No, listen to me, or do you feel like?
Oh, sorry.
Because lots of times I feel kind of, I'm gonna be real with you, I feel kind of hurt sometimes when some of the girls from back in the day come out and they get paid and then they get read, and then these new kids, like we may say, well, this is our icon, this is the legend for this, and then the new kids read them, and they're looking at them like, for what?
You know what? This is.
But they're right.
But they,
This is I 'cause I have friends.
Sorry, they're right.
What people don't understand that, especially for the film queens, when they come out.
Okay, let me just do one thing.
Wait. When you're talking about ballroom, don't do the trans woman. It's a ballroom
I'm
terminology.
talking the ballroom,
It's you.
right there, especially because I've seen friends that have transitioned in their life and now they got older. It's hard.
it's very hard, I
It's
know.
hard. And it's not even because they're a woman or female figure or whatever you want, because I went to street with us. It's the fact that as we get older, whether you're a
change.
butch queen, femme queen, we're very hard on the outside, the superficial.
I agree. Yes, that is.
And so whether you're a butch queen, female figure it is, as you get older, your body changes.
Right.
And we still try to remember them as they were, not as they are.
I'm totally with you.
And we say, and you know, and you look at them and say, you know, this person is almost 50 years old. They're still here.
That's how I look at it. But I talk to some of these girls that they get older, they tell me, they keep it real with me. I spoke to one, and she told me she don't want to take hormones anymore. She said, why?
Right, because it's a challenge.
It's a challenge, it is a
And it's hard
taxing
on
on
the
her body. So I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. At the end of the day, if you want to live until you're 70 years old, I'd rather you live till you're 70 than try to be beautiful at 40 and pass away.
But it's the butch queens doing the same thing.
Instance, you guys are not realizing that a lot of these girls that are transitioning in the ballroom scene are transitioning because of what we tell them.
I agree with that.
Okay, you're right about that.
And not because they are truly women. I mean, I've had a great experience here, and I've also understood that at times trans women, they're not all like me. They don't all feel like the man is the man.
But you have to make that decision.
I did.
No, I'm saying,
we, as a community,
no, but the
need
individual has to be strong enough. Because I remember when I first became in the office, me and Tanae went together, and we went to sit. And back in then we had to stand in front of Avis, and Avis sat right there, and she told me, she said, "You, small hands, small feet, right there, you." And I had to tell her, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to be that. That's not me. I'm a butch queen. I may have cunty ways, but I don't want to be right there.
I'm an English woman. Please stop using the word cunt.
No. I'm talking as a butch queen right here. But for back then you had to say that right there. It's nothing about being right there. I had to say for a man, I'm not that. I don't have.
Right there, yeah, and the terminology
But you know,
sometimes.
to add to that, but what happens?
And yet
a
you're
lot-
strong enough to say that that's not me. That's not my call.
You need your own show, Tyler, baby.
Hey, but you can't. But you can't be. You can't be. But Tyra, and no shit, you can't be offensive in the words right there. And I say this all man. I'm gonna be very spoken.